What's happening, guys? Olizandri here, bringing you some domination gameplay, of course, for the new map pack of Hazard, the most beautiful map that's ever been in a Call of Duty, most likely. I'm here with a little special guest right here, who's just to my left, which of course you can't see because I don't know why I'm explaining that to you. But just a little note about this gameplay first off. This is very much a very Slayer role. I'm playing with a couple of other YouTubers. It's in a party, so I don't cap any flags. That's more the point. So don't hate on me. We've talked about the whole Slayer thing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. Win the game. It's all good. Anyway, my little special guest is my little woman, as I guess is the phrase.
My little woman.
That's what they call it.
Yeah, well, not here they don't.
Yes, my fiance, and I've explained to you before that I cannot call my my fiance my girlfriend because otherwise she'll get violent and beat me up. And
I'm not violent. Just ignore him.
Not violent.
No, I'm not.
Not violent.
I'm not.
Whatever.
Right, yeah, I'm not getting into an argument.
I remember
with
getting
you
hit
about this.
whenever I call you girlfriend.
Oh, shut up. It's not like I hurt you.
No, because I'm a manly man,
Yeah,
and I can withstand this kind of damage.
Yeah, obviously.
But yeah, introduce yourselves to the audience.
Hi,
Hi.
I'm Mush.
She's Mush.
Yeah.
This is a very good, this is a very, like, interview type thing. This is news night going on, and I've got the worst guest ever.
Thanks.
But anyway, so I just bring around to give her, like, a woman's perspective of Call of Duty, plus, like, a woman's perspective of the whole YouTube thing, because she has to put up with me playing games. She has to put up with the dual identity that comes from gaming and, like, living real life, and, well, more or less Call of Duty YouTube stuff as a whole. My time being taken from it. From her. By it is more the proper phrase to use. So yeah, what are your views of Call of Duty as a game?
As a game, bear in mind I don't play it.
You've watched enough of it.
Crap. Well, yeah, I do. The amount of games I've watched you, I dread to think how many there have been. It's yeah. Yeah, you seem to enjoy it.
I seem to enjoy it. I always
Yeah.
enjoy Call of Duty because it's just the great social experience involved. And I have some really good friends.
Yeah.
Made from Call of Duty. I mean, there's no difference between like these online friends as your real life friends, as I put it, because often you end up sharing a lot more and you end up having a lot better conversations with people on the internet as opposed to people you have to spend time with in real life, where you're always trying to, like, hide little parts of you.
Well, it's the fact that I actually know some of them by name now, which is getting a bit scary.
Pip and
Tom.
Tuna,
I know Tom.
and Tuna.
I don't call him Tuna.
I gotta call them Tuna. You gotta call people by their internet monikers.
No,
it's the only way to do
I call
things.
them by their real names.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's the only way to do things. Internet monikers. I mean, I'm Olizandri.
Yeah.
Get used to it. I'm not Sam. I'm Olizandri.
Yeah, well, I'm Mush.
This is my
that's
persona.
that's not an internet thing, is it?
I don't know.
It's
I've
not.
only been with you 7 years. I don't know.
No, it's not internet. Mush is not internet.
So yeah, how do you put up with me playing games so much?
I'm quite a calm and placid person. So when you get irate, I can tend to just tell you to shut up, and you tend to calm down a bit, which is quite good.
She kind of, like, points out, like, oh, you're being really mean, or you're saying like these really bad things.
I do actually tell you off quite a lot.
There's a Call of Duty person and, like, a normal person, so, like, you're separated into two separate factors, whereas you'd never actually swear at someone in real life.
They do merge slightly. Yeah, they do merge.
You're painting me in a very bad light.
No, you're lovely. You are
I'm
lovely.
lovely.
You are
I'm
lovely.
I'm lovely. I'm a darling. I'm delicious, am I?
I'm not saying you're delicious.
I'm putting words into your mouth. That's not all. Ah,
I knew that was
innuendo.
coming.
Yeah. That's not all that will be.
Well then.
Yeah.
That was really
Derailing myself.
Yeah, slightly.
But no, there's a Call of Duty person and a real life person. When you play Call of Duty, like, several, like, bits of your psyche come out, and you
become nasty. And the things
nasty
that you
is
say.
how you put it. I say aggressive.
Yeah, but you say some rude
But I'm
things.
passive aggressive.
I have to tell you off in the middle of the night and you're swearing. It's not good.
I mean, I don't. This is the thing. I have to explain to it. Like, I don't go in game chat. So when I swear, I'm not swearing to a person.
Yes.
It's very, very rare that I will
do-
actually engage someone in a conversation, like, in a bad way.
I
Very,
understand
very rare.
this, but I'm the one having to listen to you swear.
Yeah.
There's a difference.
Yeah, she's the one who gets the abuse then, in other words, instead
Well,
of
yeah,
like
it's
the
not
random
aimed at
guy.
me, is it? It's just I have to listen to it, which is quite.
But yeah, there's a Call of Duty
irritating.
person and a real person. It's just like the separation. When you play Call of Duty, it's all about getting that stress out of your system. And it is like I've said in the previous commentary, it's very much like the men's proving ground in a stupid way.
See, that would be the opposite to me because that would stress me out no end because I couldn't play
It
it.
releases stress from me, as I just like playing off of people.
You like going and killing people.
I find it more like psychological warfare than actual game warfare. Not like I'm killing the guy. It's more like
You're
I'm
having to think
outthinking
about
the
what's
guy,
going to be doing.
and therefore that gives me like this.
Yeah,
this
I do.
good
I have
heads up.
been with you long enough to understand this, yes. So that's why I don't do anything and then just let you get on with it.
So yeah, what do you think of this whole YouTube malarkey? Because most people out there would be like, oh, you tell them you do YouTube videos, and they'd be like, what? And it is a very nerdy thing. If you think about it, doing like these videos for YouTube, you say it to a random person in the street, like, they would look at you and they would go, what a nerd. Now, you've had to put up with me for God knows how long. and
Being
you've had
a
to
nerd for such a long time.
Yeah. You've had to put up with like the YouTube thing all the way through, and it does suck a lot of my time.
Yeah, it does.
I mean, I spend more time making videos than I actually do playing Call of Duty, and that seems kind of odd considering the fact that I do a 4-day schedule of videos. But
Yeah.
so, what do you think of the whole YouTube thing?
Well, like you said, it does take a hell of a lot of time. A hell of a lot of time. And obviously, I would actually like to talk to you every now and again. But it's an enjoyment for you most of the time. You enjoy the process of making your videos and making sure they look as good as they possibly can. And they do look good. You put a lot of effort in. You put a hell of a lot of hours into just one video.
She's plugging me here.
I am, aren't I?
Yeah,
I'm not even getting paid for this.
I'll pay you later.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
No, at the end of the day, it's an enjoyment, and I understand that. And hopefully, later on in life, you will use these skills to bring me some dosh.
Yeah, here's a woman thinking of everything in monetary values.
No, I'm not. I'm not really. It's pure enjoyment, isn't it? It's you actually, however much you think you don't, and you get annoyed and stressed out about doing these videos, you do enjoy doing them.
Yeah, sometimes I get really stressed out because I'm just trying to like do everything on time and keep it clicking along and trying to just make
it
really
look
good.
perfect.
I have to
say
yeah.
things a million times.
I'm very much a perfectionist when I make my videos. I really have to get them right. I just
the
want to
intro.
entertain.
The amount of times I've heard your intro.
I hate my intro. I listen to my own videos and I'm like, oh, Sam, you sound like
You
a
can
goon."
just you say it like about a million times just for one video.
You get sick of your own voice in the YouTube thing. I mean, the first 100 videos I did, I listened back to those and they're terrible. So bad. I think I've got a lot better since Black Ops come out and I started doing my own theatre mode thing. But really, it's...
Nobody likes their own voice. I'm not even going to listen to this.
You're not going to listen to it?
This is not going to be fun to listen to, is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's
I've
something
got a horrible
different.
voice, so no, I'm not
Got
going
a
to
horrible
listen to
voice.
it. I
Oh,
have.
put in the comments that she's got a lovely voice.
Oh, shut up.
You'll make her feel so much better about
You
herself.
have a better voice than I have.
I'm sure I don't.
Yeah.
Though I have had comments on it on YouTube, so it's all good.
Yeah, I sound like a farmer.
You sound like a farmer. Yeah, she's from Gloucestershire. That's not a very good accent.
No, that was really crap.
That's a really terrible accent.
That was really bad.
Oh well.
You can't even do it.
We're coming up to the end of the video now, so that's just a little bit of a introduction to my love here, and a little
My
bit of a
love.
conversation. So yeah, please rate, comment, subscribe, and all that jazz. Thank you for watching, guys. Bump this up with the Respawn app, and have you got any final words?
Bye.
That's your final word.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's what happens at the end.
Okay. Bye, guys. See you
Bye.
around. Cheers for watching.